Welcome back to the Thursday Night Market. Gil Dominguez here with Joe Anderson, and I guess this is my first appearance this year at the market, so thank you for joining us each week right here at the Thursday Night Market Show at touchdownproductions.com, and of course the Thursday Night Market YouTube channel. See the episodes on Facebook, Gil Dominguez, Thursday Night Market. I mean, there's lots of ways to see the show there, Joe.
And here too.
And there too. Joe's going to be a reoccurring guest, and if you are a friend of him on Facebook, you know the amazing camera work that he does and specializes in street scenes and street festivals. So before we take a look at some of your pictures, Joe, first off, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here, Gil.
And we met you last year, and we're very impressed with the work that you were doing. How did you get started in this?
Actually, I got started when I was a kid because I used to act up so much in the family photos that I was not allowed to be in them anymore, and I had to take them. That's how I got my start, on an old Brownie Hawkeye camera.
I've got one of the square ones.
Yes, that's the one.
I've got the square one. It's been around the world with my uncle, but it's still up in our can you still get film for those?
Oh, yes, you can.
Okay, I'll talk to you about that later.
Okay.
Because we want to certainly bring that one out. Okay, so as I was saying, Joe is going to be a reoccurring guest here at the Thursday Night Market, and what a fun venue for you to come out and capture life.
It's a street photographer's dream. As long as you don't get hassled by a police officer, which actually happened here in my own hometown. I won't name the one, but he knows who he is.
Well, we had the new police chief on.
It wasn't him.
so I think we're good for tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of those pictures now. Joe shot these last week, and we'll take a look and we'll see exactly what you were seeing through the lens. So here we got a very colorful shot here of
that's basically why I took that one, to establish time and place, and the colors are just wonderful.
The colors really pop out on that one. Okay, well, that's a photo of me and you.
And this is another shot to establish place. It's the first time we had the beer garden last week, so I wanted to get a shot of that.
Right, and they're using some pallets there to sit on.
Right. Yeah, and this one, this is an example of a street portrait, and it makes it more interesting when you can have the subject framed. And not only framed, but framed in a local business name. So that's a double right there.
Not a representative of Lucchese.
Right.
And this was one of my favorites. Look at the color of those tomatoes.
Yeah, the light was just fantastic at this time. And this camera really picks up the reds really well. So that was the obvious shot there. And this one, again, is to, establish the event. And
over at Sweeney's Weenies.
Yeah, Sweeney's Weenies, one of my favorite places. One of my past moms works there. I was a school teacher up here for 33 years. So.
Well, she's a lot of fun to work with as well.
Yes.
And this one I really liked. Yeah. Obviously, it's a silhouette.
Yeah, I like sometimes instead of just taking a straight shot of the band, I like to do a silhouette shot. And with Dreamin' the Dreamer, I mean, the way they set up, it's a perfect silhouette opportunity. So.
Right.
And here again, the light was just fantastic on the peaches, and I try to isolate the peach subject and not show faces, just arms and that kind of thing that are in the same light.
Right, but you still want to capture what's happening there with somebody standing there. And this one right here.
Now this is a street photographer's dream. You walk around, you're taking pictures of things, and sometimes you don't know what you got until you got home. So I knew they were looking at her, but I had no idea her eyes looked that way.
Right.
So, and this one was taken inside Lucchese Vineyard tasting room, and the subject, just speaks for itself. The color in the book and the color of the fingernails.
Right.
So, you can't plan it any better than that.
No, and this is one of my favorites. I titled this one, "There's No Crying at the Thursday Night Market."
Yeah. The little angels shouldn't cry. That's what I thought.
Right.
Yeah, that you can't plan stuff like that. You just happen upon it and you just take the shot.
That's right. It's there for a moment.
Right.
And then it's gone.
Yeah.
So, well, really great stuff, and I look forward to seeing some of your other work. Of course, we met Joe last year, and he took some great pictures of the crew, and so we invited him back this year just to show some of his artwork because it is art to the community and be a segment here on the show. So thanks a lot for coming, Joe.
Thank you,
Look
Gil. I'm
forward
happy to be here.
Working with you for the next 4 weeks, and we'll be right back to the Thursday Night Market right here at touchdownproductions.com. Don't you go anywhere. It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.